Every second, yes, every second an older adult falls in the United States. That's over 30,000 falls a day, according to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, CDC. And many of them start with one hidden problem: weak legs. What's behind it? Aging plays a part. But here's what no one tells you. Some of the medications you take daily may be quietly draining your leg strength, weakening your muscles, throwing off your balance, and raising your fall risk without a warning sign. Studies from Harvard Health and the National Institute on Aging confirm that common prescriptions for seniors can cause muscle loss, nerve damage, and even mobility decline. But you don't have to be a victim of the pill bottle. In this video, we'll uncover 5 medications that may be harming your legs after 60 plus, what you can do to protect your mobility and independence. And coming up in Section 3, I'll expose a blood pressure drug that millions rely on but that might be silently draining your strength. So, if you believe your legs are your freedom, don't wait. Hit subscribe now and join a vibrant community of seniors taking control of their health, one habit at a time. Medication number 1. Statins, hidden muscle drainers. Statins like atorvastatin, Lipitor, simvastatin, Zocor, and rosuvastatin, Crestor, are some of the most common medications prescribed to older adults for lowering cholesterol and protecting the heart. While effective, they can have unintended effects on muscle health, particularly in older adults. Studies from Harvard Health show that up to 1 in 5 statin users experience muscle-related side effects such as soreness, heaviness, or weakness. For seniors, this often shows up not as sharp pain but as a general feeling that your legs are getting slower, more tired, or harder to control. Here's what's going on. Statins can interfere with mitochondria, the tiny energy producers inside each muscle cell. Think of mitochondria like the batteries inside your muscles. When they're drained, your legs don't get the power they need to move easily. Over time, this can lead to a condition called statin-associated myopathy, where your muscles, especially in the thighs and calves, become weaker and more prone to fatigue. Let's take Jane, a 68-year-old retired teacher. A few weeks after starting a statin, she noticed it was harder to climb stairs, and she needed the handrail more often. Her doctor adjusted her dose and suggested coenzyme Q10, a supplement that may support muscle energy. Within a month, her leg strength improved. If you're feeling slower or weaker since starting a statin, talk to your doctor. You may need a lower dose, a different medication, or a simple blood test to check for muscle damage. Have you had a similar experience? Share your story in the comments. Someone else might be going through the same thing. If statins can quietly drain your leg strength, the next medication might be doing it even faster without you realizing it. Medication number 2. Diuretics, water pills that weaken legs. Diuretics, often called water pills, are commonly prescribed to older adults for high blood pressure, heart failure, or swelling. You may recognize names like furosemide, Lasix, or hydrochlorothiazide, HCTZ. These medications help your body get rid of excess salt and fluid by making you urinate more. But here's the problem. They don't just flush out water, they also flush out key minerals like potassium and magnesium, which your muscles need to work properly. Potassium, magnesium, and sodium are electrolytes that support muscle contractions, nerve signals, and energy balance. When diuretics flush them out, it's like pulling the spark plugs from your car's engine. Your legs may misfire, cramp, or feel like they're losing power. Without enough of these minerals, your leg muscles can cramp, twitch, or feel unusually weak. Imagine trying to run a car with no oil. Eventually, the engine grinds down. That's what happens when your muscles run low on electrolytes. The result? Legs that feel shaky, unstable, or like they'll give out at the wrong moment. A 2022 study published in the Journal of the American Geriatric Society found that seniors on long-term diuretics were significantly more likely to experience muscle weakness, falls, and reduced walking speed even if they exercised regularly. One viewer named Harold, age 72, wrote to us saying, "I thought I was just getting older, but after my doctor adjusted my diuretic and added a potassium supplement, I felt stronger within weeks." If you're taking water pills and notice leg cramps, fatigue, or trouble standing, ask your doctor to check your electrolyte levels. Simple blood tests and dose adjustments can make a big difference. Have you ever dealt with leg cramps or weakness while on blood pressure medication? Let us know in the comments. Your story could help someone else. As promised earlier, let's take a closer look at that blood pressure drug millions rely on, none that may be silently draining your energy and leg strength over time. Medication number 3. Beta blockers weaken legs over time. At 74, Barbara thought she was just slowing down with age. But when her legs began to feel like rubber and even short walks left her winded, her doctor found the real cause: metoprolol, a common beta blocker. After switching to a different medication, she gradually noticed more stability and less fatigue in her legs over the following weeks. Beta blockers like metoprolol, atenolol, and propranolol are prescribed to millions of older adults to manage high blood pressure, irregular heartbeats, and even anxiety. They work by slowing your heart rate and reducing the force of each beat, which lowers your blood pressure. But here's the hidden cost. They can also slow down your entire system, including your circulation and muscle response. When your heart isn't pumping blood as efficiently, your legs may not get enough oxygen-rich blood, especially during movement. That means climbing stairs, standing up, or walking for more than a few minutes may feel like wading through mud. Over time, this can lead to fatigue, cold legs and feet, or muscle weakness 7 if your heart is technically under control. A 2020 analysis in the Journal of Geriatric Cardiology linked long-term beta blocker use in older adults to slower gait speed, reduced exercise tolerance, and lower leg muscle strength, especially for those with borderline circulation. If you're on beta blockers and notice fatigue, leg heaviness, or feel slowed down, don't stop the medication but ask your doctor about alternatives. Sometimes, simply adjusting the dose or switching to a different class like ACE inhibitors can improve leg strength while still protecting your heart. And if this video is helping you connect the dots between your medications and your muscle health, give it a like. Don't forget to subscribe, because every day, I share science-backed tips to help you stay strong, steady, and independent after 60. Up next is a powerful anti-inflammatory medication that may ease your pain today, but if used long-term, it could quietly break down your bones and muscles, leaving your legs weaker than before. Medication number 4. Corticosteroids. Silent bone and muscle loss. A 2021 study in the Journal of Bone and Mineral Research found that seniors who took oral corticosteroids for more than 3 months had, even moderate dose, had a significantly higher risk of hip and spine fractures. These powerful anti-inflammatories may ease your pain in the short term, but long-term use can quietly erode the very foundation of your mobility. Corticosteroids like prednisone, methylprednisolone, and dexamethasone are prescribed to treat chronic conditions like arthritis, lupus, and asthma. They reduce swelling and suppress overactive immune responses, but they also suppress something else: your body's ability to maintain healthy bones and muscle mass. Think of your bones and muscles like the framework of a bridge. Corticosteroids slowly chip away at that structure, weakening supports, thinning beams. You may not notice it at first, but one day your legs feel unsteady, or you stumble going down the stairs. According to the National Institutes of Health, Long-term steroid use can lead to secondary osteoporosis, muscle atrophy, and a higher risk of falls. And because these changes are gradual, many people mistake them for normal aging. Take Mr. Alvarez, 70, who was prescribed prednisone for his rheumatoid arthritis. A year later, he couldn't climb stairs without gripping the rail. Tests showed early-stage bone loss and weakened thigh muscles. With his doctor's guidance, he reduced his steroid use, started strength training, and began calcium vitamin D supplements. Within months, his balance and strength began to return. If you're on corticosteroids, don't wait for a fall to raise the alarm. Ask your doctor about a DEXA bone scan, muscle-preserving habits, and whether other anti-inflammatory options may be safer long-term. And don't go just yet or final medication might surprise you. It's something many seniors take for better sleep, but it may secretly sabotage your balance and leg strength. You won't want to miss it. Medication number 5. Sedatives. Sleep meds that weaken legs. Taking sleep aids may feel like flipping off the switch on your brain, but for your body, especially your legs, it's like pulling the plug on your reflexes. Imagine trying to walk across a room with fogged-up glasses and your legs moving half a second too slow. That's what sedatives can do to your nervous system. They delay reaction time, impair balance, and make your muscles slower to respond, especially at night or first thing in the morning. Sedative hypnotics like zolpidem, Ambien, temazepam, Restoril, and even some over-the-counter sleep aids work by calming brain activity. But in seniors, that calming effect can linger long after the alarm clock goes off. A 2023 review in the Journal of the American Geriatrics Society found that older adults using these medications faced a 60% higher risk of falls and hip fractures, even at normal doses. Elaine, a 70-year-old widow, started using a sleep aid after her husband passed. At first, it helped her rest. But within a few weeks, she began waking up groggy, with legs that felt stiff and unsteady. One early morning, she tripped on the hallway rug and bruised her hip. Her doctor later explained that the sedative was likely reducing her coordination even after waking. With help, she transitioned to natural sleep habits and both her sleep and confidence returned. If you rely on medication to sleep better, don't stop cold turkey but talk to your doctor. Ask whether CBTI, gentle movement during the day, or herbal sleep strategies might work for you. Have you found a natural way to sleep better without medication? Or struggled with grogginess after taking one? Share your experience. Your tip might be just what someone else needs to hear. Now you've seen it: 5 common medications that may be quietly weakening your legs after 60. The symptoms might seem small at first: heavy feet, slower steps, or a wobbly moment at the top of the stairs. But over time, those little changes can steal your confidence and your independence. The good news? You're not stuck. By staying informed, asking your doctor the right questions, and making simple changes like adjusting a dosage or adding strength-building habits, you can take back control. Your legs carry more than your body, they carry your freedom. So protect them with the same care you give your heart, your brain, or your sleep. And if this video gave you new insights today, give it a like and don't forget to subscribe. Here on Golden Aging Health, I post daily, science-backed tips to help you stay active, independent, and full of life after 60. Want to keep building strength and confidence? Check out our playlist, Strong Bones and Joints. You'll fall prevention tips and natural ways to stay steady on your feet. Thank you for watching. And remember, small steps, taken consistently, lead to stronger legs and a stronger you.